Morning everybody. Before I show today's gameplay, I need to give a massive thanks to GameFaceZA. You can find his Twitch address there, Twitch TV GameFace. Yesterday, without asking a penny in return, he did a new background, logo and watermark for Falcon Gaming. This is the watermark. I was showing the YouTube background and the Twitter background there, and this will be the new icon for Twitter and Facebook, as well as Twitch. Really captures the spirit of Falcon Gaming. Very simple, yet well done. Thank you so much, GameFace. So this year's Halloween event is called a key battle. You're not escorting something, you're not killing Rasputin, etc. It's a completely different map, completely different gameplay, completely different style. It is pretty interesting. The visuals, as you can see here, is phenomenal. I have to apologize, it's not as clear and crisp as it should be. I was playing with OBS and accidentally put in 2500 as a bitrate instead of 25,000. So do excuse it if it's not as crisp. A little bit of a glitch, but you can see what I mean. It's got a real Ark survival vibe to it. You've got these metal and space objects hanging with cables from platforms. There's this big triangle thing in the middle, and that is the portal, and we'll discuss that in a bit. And then at the bottom, the ocean with the islands cropping out, and then obviously the NPC monsters, as well as the players and their ships. Now you get 3 different ships, Valkyrie, Gale, and something else. I've only unlocked the Valkyrie and the Gale, unlike previous years where you got destroyer, battleship, and a cruiser from the start. This year you have to actually unlock, and you have to actually unlock upgrades for the ships as well. So these NPCs, very cool. The art department really completely outdid themselves. It is phenomenal. So the object of this game mode is, well, there's a couple of objects. So let's take the first one. On the left, hovering above the NPC, you'll see a currency value of 200. At the top of the screen, I've got 100 out of 200 currency value. And this currency, the moment I kill that NPC and I get his currency, it buys me upgrades within the game. So to make the ship better. And you can spend that on choices. It gives you a choice each time that basically says armament firing faster, possibly HP regeneration faster, etc. And I was phenomenal. So they're one of them procs. Alright. So control 1, well, actually I have control 2, I want the chip's HP regeneration. Then you saw a couple of invites happening there. You spawn with other players as well, and there is limited keys within the game. So the 2 players you can see on the minimap there, we're all 3 in a division now, and this can be a good and a bad thing. Some of the games I've had, your division members were total douchebags, and I'll explain that once I get a key. In this match, I happened to stumble across these 2, and they were actually really decent players, making recording this so much easier. Alright, so the currency value that you collect within the game can then be spent in the armory. It is a limited time currency, unlike coal and steel, and can be spent on there's commanders that you can buy, and there's Halloween camos. 1,000 of these currency can be swapped then for 75,000 coins if you know more credits within the game, or you can also exchange it for perma camos tier 8 and tier 9. Those cost a hell of a lot, and I don't see myself doing that. It is just, I think the tier 8 is like 150,000 now, considering I took about 1,500 of this currency out of here every time. That's still 100 games that need to be played. So you see there was a red NPC and then a brown there. That brown is now an enemy player, and you can choose to ignore or choose to fight the enemy players. Now the big triangle thing that was hanging in the middle there, that all these platform cables go to, we'll see that a little bit later. That's the gate, or the portal. And you'll see in the top right hand corner it says portal opens in 9 minutes and 50 odd seconds. So there's 4 keys within this map. 1 key has been found, you can see on the top right there. There's 4 triangular slots, there's a light blue and 3 grey slots. And you need one of these keys to be able to exit the portal. As I pick another upgrade, and the portal is that big triangular thing there that actually looks like the Tet from the Oblivion movie series, where Sally was. Now, how do you find one of these keys? On the minimap, you'll see at the south there is a red circular zone, and that red circular zone indicates where an NPC is that might be carrying a key. You need to kill that NPC, grab the key, and then you wait until the portal opens. While you have to wait, and there's the NPC with the key. Now while you have to wait, other enemy players can also attack you, or your division mates, if they don't have the key, they can leave the division and attack you, and that has happened to me before. So while it's a fun and entertaining game mode, it is also kind of douchebaggy. Now look at the electricity going from those cables down into the portal. The art department really did knock it out of the ballpark with this. It is just so well done. So we see my compatriot in the division there. He's the closest. As we kill this NPC, then he'll be able to grab the key. So whoever kills the NPC gets the monetary value attached, but the key drops in a circle. As you can see there's a circle, and he has to sail into the circle and grab the key first. So, which makes it kind of interesting. In one of the previous game modes, me and another ship, we were racing to pick up a key, and I was there by literally a meter. 2 of the 4 keys in this map has been found. As you can see, there's a red circular area here, so I know this is the next area that there is a key in, and I've just got to actually find the NPC that contains the key. I've been detected. By the way, the ship model, if I didn't mention it, that you're using, the Valkyrie, is nothing more than the Hindenburg. And obviously it's not a stock Hindenburg, it's an adapted Hindenburg. Let's just leave it at that. So there's the NPC with the key. So my division already has 1 key. Hopefully I can get this key, and then we will have 2 of the 4 keys available, which will obviously make us prime targets for the rest of the player base within this map. And just look at that artwork. That is just so well done. I mean, I know the skin sticker won't do, but to do a complete different design and put the AI in place for it is phenomenal. Just look at that. The mouths are the cannons that shoot at you, etc. Man, they really did well. I'll give Wargaming credit on this one. They did bloody well. So as I kill the enemy, there's the circle. We've got to hit the brakes a little bit, turn, grab another buff for HP regeneration. And I managed to grab myself a key. How do I know I've got the key? Number 1, a 3rd slot filled up at the top left hand corner. And right next to my name at the bottom, the Valkyrie with my HP bar. There is the triangular light blue key sign now. So I know I have a key. So I'm under attack here by a couple of NPCs as well as a real player. And there he is. He's gone from light brown to red. He obviously came from that area as well where the key was. Realized I got the key. And now he wants the key. Alright, so what happens if you don't have a key? You'll see it still says portal opens in, what's that, 5 minutes 14. If you don't have a key by the time the portal opens and you go, you get put into an arena. And all the remaining ships that don't have a key fight it out in the arena. Now, I've never been to that arena. I've been very, very lucky in being able to pick up a key every time. But I'm in a bit of trouble here because this guy, he wants me dead. He wants my key. So obviously returning fire, both of us have the first upgraded Valkyrie, the 70,000 HP Valkyrie with the armor piercing secondaries. I think he actually has a better upgrade than me. He's also got the armor piercing main guns. So he is really chunking me very hard. Luckily for me, it seems he's alone and I'm in a division with these two friends. Yeah, I can call them friends for the duration of this match. So I pop out and I say, hey, requesting support, and I go straight to them. And they turn around and they come towards me. Because why? 3 is better than 1. I managed to get a heal off there. And I'm getting close. And I'm not sure if he realized we were in a division. Or if he had any invitations, anything. But when you're within the proximity of somebody in your division and they pop a heal, it does this sort of area of effect heal. Phenomenal. And now all 3 of us are shooting at him. He's kind of realized this 1 versus 1 is now a 3 versus 1 and is a bad idea. So he goes behind that island. Just look at the artwork on that. The bushes, the red stalks of the plants, etc. It is really, really so pretty. And he's going behind that island and he is now disengaging. He's realized that, yeah, this is not going to work very well. So 2 of us in this division have keys. The 3rd guy is asking, hey, how does he know if he has one, if he doesn't have one? And we're typing, listen, but you need to look for the light blue key. All 4 keys in this map has been found. Unfortunately, he will end up either in the arena or he needs to kill another player for their key. But the 2 of us that have keys are working very, very well together. And this guy's also working well together with us. So, really, really enjoyable game that I had here. Not sure how much I'm going to play it because, like, two of the big letdowns of this game mode for me is, number 1, you get no normal credits. You only get this in-game currency, which you can switch for credits, but the values are terrible. I mean, for 1,000 of this in-game currency, you get 75,000 credits. I make more playing a low-tier game in Julio Cesar without paying attention. The second part is it doesn't count your daily XP. So your daily experience for your 3 containers, this doesn't count towards that at all. So you need to do this game mode and you need to do a couple of normal games in order to get enough XP to get all your containers as well as this currency. So that to me is a little bit discouraging. I would have liked if this game included some sort of currency form as well that you could spend outside of this event. That said, still a little bit of fun, and I will at least try and get enough currency to get some of the commanders, because commanders are, well, decently skilled commanders are always handy. So there is now a enemy player, a real player with one of the other keys, and I mark him for my teammate to say, hey, that guy's got a key, you need to fire on him. The portal's going to open in about 40 seconds, so I'm not staying around for this fight. I want out, I want to escape, I want to take the currency with me, and I want to finish without ending up in the bloody arena. The biggest letdown is if you get killed during a match, after, let's say, 10 minutes and the portal hasn't even opened or anything, your currency values, your return on investment, let's call it that, is incredibly low. So yeah, I think they could have tweaked it a bit, but that's around the mechanics and the economics of it. The actual game mode is quite fun, and Wargame always brings really good Halloween events. The artwork, the design around it, these design elements. Look at this, the outcropping, the pyramids, the portal is phenomenally pretty. And there I managed to get an exit token, and I managed to exit, and that says your battle is over. You've been portaled out of here. So I confirm exit battle. And then of course we've got the themed port for the time being, and hopefully that port will stay around. And as you can see, I actually unlocked the Gale, the second ship here. And I just want to go into the armory. Just look at that. So phenomenally well done. And in the armory, the big hunt, you look at that. There's obviously doubloon stuff you can spend. Tier 9 camo is 300,000 of that. Tier 8 is 150,000. That's a lot. The commanders, the credits, etc., a lot more affordable. So I'll see how much I have to play this and how much I'm going to enjoy this. But I just wanted to show it to everybody. Otherwise, hope everybody stays safe out there. Have a phenomenal week further, and take care. We'll speak soon. Cheers.